Hi guys, my name is Prince Sethi and today we are going to learn for loop in VBA. I'm hoping means you're already aware about the basic concepts of macro, and you have watched my previous videos as well, like while loop, if, else if, nested if, recording macro and all. So today we are going to learn for loop. So I think it's the most important loops in VBA. So I'm not consuming much of the work to just basic things in macro, so I'm jumping to the concept. Okay, so I'm pressing Alt F11, going to VBA Editor and just writing macro straightforward. Fine, so this is our VBA Editor over here. Property window is missing over here, so I'm pressing F4 just to recall the property window. Okay, so right now I'm just typing our code just to let you know means how the for loop gets worked and how you can accommodate the same into your day-to-day work. So like I'm creating macro with the name of sub like for loop 1. Okay, so as of now I'm creating a macro like I have to print the table of 5 or 10, whatever it is. Like I have to print 5, 10, 15 and so on. Like I have to print the same thing till 50. Like this would be my output. Okay, so if I had to take this output, so what are the components that's being included in that? So first of all, there should be having a variable which will capture my table value. Like I have to print a table of 5, so like 5 would be there till 10 time. Okay, and after that I would be having a variable through which I will just multiply the same thing. Like I would be having 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So like this way. So 5 on the 5, 5 to the 10, 5 3 the 15 and so on. So I need a variable which will capture my table value. I need a variable which will capture my this value, and I need a variable as well which will capture my this value. Fine. So apart from that, I would be required one more variable which will check my row number as well, like first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row and so on. So as of now, if I'll just recap this thing, so I need 4 variable. Like this will be my first variable. I am just giving its name T. So this would be I, this would be like S or whatever. So one more variable that would capture my row number. So I need 4 variable. So let's taking this thing. So I'm taking my 4 variable like dim T S integer. I'm copying this thing. Dim T I S R as integer. Okay, so what computer will do for you, so it will provide you the 4 variable with empty boxes, like with it will be remain empty, null. It will contain nothing as of now. So first of all I need to mention means if I have to create a table, so what will be the initial value in that? Same way, what will be the initial value in I? So we don't require any value for S just because it will be the multiplication of T and I. Fine, so I'm taking like the initial value in T would be 5, the initial value in I would be 1. So how for loop works over here, like the condition is 4, like I is equals to 1 to 10. I'm just explaining what is it is. Okay, so for this is the name of the loop. Okay, this would be the starting position, 2 this would be the end position. Like I have to start from 1 to 10, so it will automatically increment by 1. It will loop like this way. Fine, so 1 and after the 2 and 3, 4 and so on. So if there is an increment of 1, so there is no need to mention over there like how many steps it will be get forward. So if it's a 2 or 3 or 4, so you need to mention like this, step 2. So after that it will work like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. The same way, if you want to make it in a negative side, so you have to mention -1, like 10 to 1. So it means to 10, 9, 7, sorry, 8, 7 and 6 and so forth. So right now it's going incremented by 1, so there is no need to mention the same thing over here. So I'm just skipping this part. Okay, so what is happening over here? It's multiply s is equals to t into I, same concept. So same thing is mentioning over here, s is equals to t into I. So whatever the output comes, it will put into s. So right now s contain 5 and 1, 5 into 1 5, so s contain 5 as of now. And the same 5 what I need, it should be printed over here, like it should be printed on A7. So I'm just taking its the input, I'm just taking the output from S and putting it to sheet 1 on A7. So I'm just mentioning like sheet 1 dot range A7 dot value is equals to S. Okay, so if I'll just type this thing, so A7 gets constant. So next time again, first time it will print 5 and next time it will print 10 on A7. Fine, so means the 5 value get disappear. Okay, I'm just showing it to you. Let's see what's happening over here. So I'm not using R as of now. So if you see, 5 gets printed over here, 10 printed over there, 15 means it's getting overlapped. The thing is that I don't want it should be overlapped. The 7 should be removed from here and the A and the respective row number would be dynamic. So I can do one more thing. I can mention over here R's value. R's value is 7 or 8, whatever it is. Okay, so A and whatever the R's value. So okay, if I just do this thing, even R will be means constant, like see, even R still constant. So mean to say I have to made increment in R as well. I gets incremented automatically, but R is not incremented automatically. So I need to mention over there like R is equals to R plus 1. So I think it will work as of now. So let's see. I'm just running go through, pressing F5, and that's it. Perfect. It's working perfectly now. So I hope you have understand this thing. So I'm taking a few more examples just to show you how for loop worked over here. So what is the practical use? You will not use table in your day-to-day work, but I'm just taking few more example, a couple of example. They might be the practical examples and you would be able to understand properly what's for loop exactly is. So okay, one more thing, I'm just doing that. Let's suppose I do have 12 sheets over here. Okay, so I want, my task is just to go each and every sheets and go to like D6 and it will print let's learn together. Fine. So mean to say I have to accommodate all the 12 sheets and I have to mention something. It could be like this way, like I do have 12 sheets or 50 sheets and each sheet contains some data and I want to sort that data. So instead I'll just write write a code for each and every sheets to sort the data. It should be good that you'll use that particular code and put into loop, so that rather than just to type 12 times to that code, you just type one time and it will work as a 12 time. Okay, I'm just showing it to you, like I have to mention let's learn together on each and every sheet. So I think like sub type something, type one, one in. Okay, like I have to type sheet 1 dot range D4 or D6, whatever, D6 value, sorry, value will be let's learn together. Fine. So same way, if I have to print the same thing on sheet 2 as well, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5, something like that. So I'm just typing this thing like sheet 2, sheet 3, even though it's worked perfectly fine, but the thing is, like, if you go over there, it's perfectly working, okay, but the thing is, it's not feasible. Like if you have hundreds of sheets and you have to do something, so I'm just treating this, so it will not remain feasible to like hundreds of statements for the same. Okay, it should be good just to put this thing into loop, so that you will not need to work harder. Fine. So I'm just mentioning the same thing over here, like I have to run this loop for 12 times, so I can mention like dim I as integer for I is equals to 1 to 12. 12 means for 12 sheets. So next I, so first time sheets I have already told you what is that, like how to pass the parameter in my previous videos. Okay, so I'm passing i's value, so like first time it would be sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 and so on. So I'm just referring the sheets through index number. Sheets I would be select, if you want to select it, or if you want to just pass the same value directly, you can even pass the same thing. Okay, sheets I dot select, firstly that particular sheet will be selected, and after that on sheets I dot range, like on D6 or D7, whatever it is, D6 dot value, like let's learn VBA together. Fine. I'm just making it this way so that you would be able to see the proper code. Fine. So I think it has to be work. Let's see. So I'm running this code by pressing F8. So sheet 1 gets activated, printed let's learn together. Sheet 2 gets activated, printed, 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 and so on. I'm just running all together. Fine. So see, sheet 12 contains let's learn together. See, each and every sheet let's learn together is there. Fine. So taking few more example, like my next example is okay, I have to protect my sheets, so I have to protect each and every sheet. Okay, so like for loop 2. Okay, so I'm running my loop for I is equals to 1. Okay, same thing, copy paste, sorry. Okay, so next I, so again same way, sheets I dot protect would be like I have to protect the same thing through my code will be like prince. Fine. So I want to protect my each and every sheets by the name of prince. So let's see it's been working or not. So if you go firstly up check, it's been working, so no protection is there as of now. Okay, so I'm just doing this thing, gets protected, and so on. I'm running this code all together. So if you go over there, you are not able to write anything, and even on 12th sheet you are not able to write anything. So all the 12 sheets get protected. The same way, if you want to make it unprotect, you can do the same thing through just need to type unprotect, and I'm making it 3. Gets over. So like now you would be able to. So I hope you understood how the VLOOK gets working over here. The same way, one more example so that you could accommodate easily for loop for whatever it is. Or okay, so my next turn is like I have to rename these sheets, rename these 12 sheets. So like I do have the sheet names as well. Okay, so I'm just typing these names over here. Okay, okay, I do have January. Okay, so I do have the month name, so I want the first sheet would be renamed by January, second would be February, March, April, and so on. So let's see how it's been working over here. So for loop is there. So same way again, 12, just accommodating this thing. Next so I want my first sheet will be renamed by whatever the T1 value. Okay, so mean to say sheet 1 dot range T1's value. Fine, so T1 next time I want it should be T2, so it's static as of now. But if I'll see over here, so even I is 1, so next time T1 T2, so I would be 2 at that time, so it has to be T2. So I can just borrow i's value over here and put it over there. So the same way. Fine, so hopefully this has to be worked. So let's see. So if you see, my first sheet gets renamed by January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, and so forth. Fine. One more last example. Like usually we do a background color. Use background color. Usually use, I mean, the color index values, something like that. So like I want okay, subject for loop 5, like I have to make it red in color. The background should be red in color or blue in color. So usually I do like range A7 dot interior dot color index like 5. So if I'll just run this code, see the background color 5th is meant for blue color actually. So my cell color A7 gets colored by blue color. So like we do have 56 color over there, so I'm not aware what kinds of color they are and what is the specific code for the same. So I can do one more thing. I can just run the loop for the same and could get aware, means what are the color code they are having. So okay, so like I want this output should be comes over here, so it should be start from D10. So like for I is equals to 1 to 56, like I do have 56 color. Next I, so I want, so like my row number would be 10, so I'm taking variable r as well, dim I as integer, dim r as integer. Okay, so taking okay, so my row number should be 10, r is equals to 10. Okay, so I want range D and r dot interior dot color index is equals to whatever the attributes value. Fine. So after that, if this loops gets over, I want r gets incremented by 1. R is equals to r plus 1, same way as we have done above. So let's see it been working or not. So if you go over there, the first color is black, second would be white, third would be red, and so on so forth. So if you see, all the 56 colors gets appear over here. But apart from that, if you want that the values should also be reflect in front of them, so we can do one more thing, like I can make C and R dot value, okay, and I. Let's see. So this is first, second, third, and so on. Like I have mentioned 5 over there, so 5 was this code. So I hope you have understand this thing and you have enjoyed a lot of this particular video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.